Hello, my name is Parker, and welcome to my channel if you are new here. If you haven't gotten the chance to check out any of the previous episodes of this series, I do suggest you get do so now, as we are on day 25 of Echoes of the Past October, a month-long prompt event being run by none other than Typically Untypical. If you haven't gotten the chance to check them out, please go do so now. Okay. Today's prompt is: a fundamental sense of terror is built into us humans on an instinctual level. Suzuki. Koji Suzuki, sorry, in Ring. There of course are some trigger warnings for this episode, so as always, check out that description. And little thing, today's picture has an anime reference, so if you know which one, props to you. Without further ado, this is Therapy by me. Emile was a good person and therapist. He believed strongly that the people that he helped deserved to know what was going on in their lives, even if that meant he had to break it down in every way that he knew. They had a right to know what the things he was diagnosing them meant for them. He was sitting in his office waiting for a new client to come in. Emile knew very little about him. He knew that he was young, although he wasn't quite sure exactly how old he was. He also knew that the school had required the boy to come in. Emile found often that the school would give him very vague descriptions of the kids sent in to him. There was a sharp knock on his door that startled him from his thoughts. "Come on in!" he called, leveling out his voice and settling himself into his work mindset. In walked a boy who looked like the epitome of put together. He couldn't have been older than 16, but he held an air of intelligence above what many would say to be normal. "Hello, my name is Emile," he greeted the boy, softly smiling. "Logan," he responded, sitting down in the chair adjacent to Emile. The conversation didn't go anywhere other than the fact Emile could tell he was struggling to keep up with the friendly questions to try and get him talking. After weeks of him coming in, Emile finally had a diagnosis for the young man. An incredibly talented boy, but he was so bad socially. Change scared him, so he planned every little thing. It was so obvious from the beginning, but it was bad to rush to conclusions. Emile shuffled his notes and papers, silently waiting for Logan to walk through the door. His familiar sharp knock sounded harshly, ringing into the room. "Come on in, Logan," he called over his thoughts, and the door softly opened, swinging open just enough to allow Logan in. It clicked loudly, and Emile felt as though you could cut the air with a knife. "Logan, please take a seat," he mumbled, trying to keep his voice calm. It always tore him apart to diagnose kids with mental illnesses. It was life-changing for adults, let alone kids. Logan sat down, looking hesitant. "Remember how I had you take a test for autism?" Emile asked softly. Logan nodded slowly, watching him with mild confusion. "Well, bud, results have come in, and you have Asperger's syndrome," he explained, and Logan's calm demeanor slipped away. He slumped down, placing his head on Emile's desk. Fear was obvious in him, and Emile could do nothing about it but watch hopelessly as Logan just broke down. I do hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, and remember, y'all, stay safe.